Hello friend, today we shall discuss about topic project management body of knowledge. Friend, today's topic is very interesting, especially if you have interest in project management or especially you are planning to give exam of PMP in near future. So let's start friend. Project management body of knowledge PMBOK is basically a set of guidelines and the best practices for managing projects effectively. It is basically published by Project Management Institute PMI and is widely used by project managers around the world. Just think of this as a big comprehensive handbook that tells you how to manage projects from start till finish. So now what is PMBOK guide actually? PMBOK guide is divided into several key parts. First one is the knowledge areas. These are the specific areas of project management that you need to know about it. Process groups, these are the stages a project goes through from beginning to end. And process, these are the specific actions or steps you take within each process group. So first we will talk about knowledge areas. Friend, there are 10 knowledge areas in PMBOK guide. Each one focuses on different aspects of project management. First one is the project integration management. That means ensuring all parts of the project work together smoothly. For example, combining the work of different teams like design and marketing to launch a new product. Project scope management, defining and controlling what is and what is not included in the project. For example, deciding what features a new app will have and making sure no unnecessary features are added. Then project schedule management, planning and controlling the project timeline. For example, creating a timeline for building a house, including deadlines for completing the foundation, walls and roof. Project cost management means planning and controlling the project budget. For example, estimating the cost of materials and labor for a construction project and keeping expenses within that budget. Project quality management, ensuring the project meets the required standards. For example, testing a new product to make sure it works correctly before it's released to customers. Project resource management means managing the people, material and equipment needed for the project. For example, assigning tasks to team members and making sure they have the tools they need to do their jobs. Project communication management means ensuring effective communication among project stakeholders. For example, sending regular updates to clients and team members to keep everyone informed about the project progress. Project risk management means identifying and managing potential problems that could affect the project. For example, creating a backup plan in case a key supplier fails to deliver materials on time. Project procurement management means obtaining goods and services from outside the project team. For example, hiring a contractor to handle a specialized part of a project like electrical work in a building. Project stakeholder management means managing the expectations and involvement of people affected by the project. For example, keeping a client informed and involved in decisions about a new marketing campaign. Now we can talk about process groups. PMBOK guide also outlines 5 process groups which are the stages every project goes through. First one is the initiating, means starting the project and defining its objective. For example, getting approval to start a project and outlining its goals. Planning means developing detailed plans to guide the project. For example, creating a detailed schedule and budget for building a website. Execution means carrying out the project plan actually. For example, designing, coding, testing the website according to the plan. Monitoring and controlling means tracking the project progress and making necessary adjustments. For example, checking the website development progress regularly and making adjustment if it's behind schedule. Closing means finalizing all activities and formally closing the project. For example, delivering the finished website to the client and getting their approval appropriately. Now we can talk about processes, like means within each knowledge area and process group there are specific processes. These are like steps you take to complete the work. For example, in project schedule management there are processes like define activities, that means listing all the tasks that need to be done. Sequence activities means putting the tasks in the order they need to be done. Estimate activity durations means figuring out how each task will take. For example, one task take 5 days, another take 10 days, another take 15 days. And then develop the schedule means creating a timeline for the project. Once we arrange all the activities, so we have a timeline. Timeline means that project will finish in 5 months, project will finish in 6 months. So putting it all together means imagine you are planning a big family reunion. For initiation, deciding the reunion's purpose and get everyone's agreement to proceed. Planning means plan the events schedule, budget, activities and meals. Executing means book the venue and send out invitations and organize the activities. Monitoring and controlling means keep track of RSVPs, adjust plans if there are dietary restrictions and ensure everything is on track. Closing means host a reunion, clean up afterward and get feedback from attendees. So by following the PMBOK guidelines, you can manage any project, big or small, more effectively, ensuring it meets its goals, stays on budget and is completed on time.